Good morning. Welcome. Hi, Erin.
How are you doing?
How are you? Good,
Hey,
hon.
how does your body feel?
Oh, so much better.
Does it?
Yes. Every day it's getting better. I didn't do
Yesterday was
anything
the
yesterday, though.
hardest. They did hamstrings and glutes yesterday
Oh,
at
yeah.
Pilates, and I wanted to
Yeah.
die.
Erin went to Body Rockets.
The amount of cramps that I got, I was just like, whoa, I haven't felt a cramp like that in a long time.
Okay. Did you remember your water this time? Because when you took
No,
me, you're like, oh,
did not. I had my coffee and that was
Erin,
it. Yeah.
I wonder, are
I
we
don't think
supposed to be
anybody stops
drinking
in
coffee?
Pilates. Like, that's not like a thing where they like get their water. Like, everybody just keeps going.
I did multiple times. I did. You have to hydrate. So wait, all the people that take it, it's just an accessory?
I think they
Because
just
everybody
go
has
until
water
they
bottles.
can't go until the end and then they drink their water. As
Oh,
far as I know, I'm not a
because it
Pilates
is
person, but I don't know.
continuous motion, though. You're right. It is a continuous workout. Like you
Yeah,
are in.
you don't really have a time to stop.
Yeah, I kind of made it
Yeah,
the
they don't give you
first time.
breaks.
I wonder, drinking coffee, is that good while you're working out? Because I'm wondering,
Hey,
coffee
it's
is
a liquid
water,
substance.
but does it dehydrate? So you're sweating.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Aaron, keep talking. I really have to. I'm just going to Google this while you keep talking
I
about
don't
your
know. Yeah,
workout stuff.
because when I just need something that's gonna make me not puke. So when I'm like parched like that, I just need something to like catch
Oh,
the
yeah.
gag kind of a thing. You know
Well,
when
I
you're like
just
working out so hard, you feel like your like lungs are bleeding.
so I looked it up. Yep, coffee. It's generally okay to drink coffee while working out, and it can offer benefits,
See,
increased endurance, concentration, and power. But it's
I'm
important to
so
be
focused because
mindful
my coffee.
and
So
potential side
focused.
effects. No, I
Nobody's up right now because it's Veterans Day. I wore
when
my
you work
camo for
out,
Veterans Day.
when you work out. Yes, yes, it is Veterans
Happy
Day.
Veterans Day. Oh, on my when I'm working out, yes, it is my
Yeah,
second cup. Yes,
because you have one at home, right? While you're
yes,
lounging, getting, well, not lounging, you know what I'm
and then
saying?
I take
Getting
one to
ready.
go.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody really drink just one cup of coffee anymore? It's kind of like a starter
Sometimes I
cup.
do. I let
Oh,
mine go so cold that it's like cold, and then I don't really need this, but I'll drink it, and then I'll do that. So then
add a
I'll just
couple ice cubes. You're like, we're not wasting this. I'll just freaking drink it.
literally I will
Yeah,
drink it a whole day cold, and then I'll drink it at the end of my day.
it's all sitting, and you have an insulated cup that keeps it hot for like
Literally.
8 hours. So you're really at
And
the
I
10th
like
hour.
I'm too cheap. I will never go to Starbucks
Right.
unless it's like a treat on the weekend. Like I will
Yeah.
not do that during the week. I'll
Well,
go
and
without
we,
coffee or I will
yeah.
wait until my coffee's like been sitting for an entire day and I'll still drink it. I will
And when we
never
go, you're like just iced. It's basic.
ice.
Iced coffee, ice. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah.
perfect. But
I
you know
don't do
what?
any of the
Even
sugar stuff.
that, mine is, I don't know if you post this on YouTube, if we'll get, like not canceled, but blocked, but Folgers. And I was going to sing the song, like the best part of waking up is
It's
Folgers
Folgers
in
in
I
your cup.
love just freaking brew Folgers in the drip coffee pot and put my creamer.
We
And that's my favorite.
we used to have that, but I do the Kirkland one just because it's like such a
Yeah.
bigger bag for cheap.
It's,
But you have
it
to
is.
just grind
Oh,
it before
that's
you
what,
get
yeah.
out. I've done
You
that
did
before
tell
where
me
you
that.
forget.
Yeah, you did tell me to try that. Yeah, I get my Folgers, the big old thing at Costco,
Yeah, the big thing.
and it is. And what we used to do though was Starbucks. I'd be like, "Oh, let me go to Starbucks, get my beans all grind. Can you grind them for a paper filter?" And we
Hmm.
went through that. It was like $15. We went through it before the week was over because I drink coffee, Fred drinks coffee,
Yeah, no, you
so
got to get a big boy.
and the Folgers, it's hitting right now. I'm loving
I'm
it. It's
telling you, the
taking it
Kirkland one
back.
is going to make it
I
last
want to try
forever.
that. Is it the one in a it's in a bag? Is it espresso roast or which one? You're gonna have to send me a picture.
I'll take a picture. Curtis does it. It's a brown bag. I know that.
And is it extra to when you're at Costco to grind the beans?
No, it's just on your way out.
You guys, you heard it here first. I mean, these are helpful tips. Like,
Everybody's been
this is
doing
just
this
the
for
intro.
years.
Not
Breaking
even on the
news.
topic yet. And maybe I've seen the machine, but I'm just like, oh, I don't want to stop. I just want they gave me the receipt. I need to get out that exit door. Just get me out of here. One more question and then we'll jump into the topic. Costco, weekends or weekdays? What is your preference?
I would go weekdays for sure.
Okay.
I don't like weekends there. So Curtis did this the other day. He went and did the Costco run and grinded the beans down and lost his receipt in the meantime. Not shocked at all. Okay. Loses the receipt, still tries to exit, and they stopped him and was like, "You can't leave." And then he was like,
Check
"Well,
my
I
account.
lost my receipt." And they're
Check-
like, "You can't leave. You're going to have to come back for your stuff." And then he's
No,
like,
pull
"I
up-
did not just pay." There was like going to be a situation. All because he, I was like, "That's what you get for
Please
losing
tell
your
me
stuff."
that he was like, pull up my freaking phone number. Let me see if I can make this louder for you. Hold on one second.
Yeah, he had to go to the, you know where you get your card? You have to, he had to go there
Testing.
and ask for another printed receipt. And it was
Yeah.
like a whole situation. And they were like
Okay. Oh my God.
kind
I
of
felt
questioning
his
if he
I
even
hope
bought
was
this stuff.
frustrated. I really hope he was frustrated. I get it. Okay, you need a receipt. If you need to leave, it could be looking like somebody's taking something. That just,
Yeah,
on
Curtis was
both
like, "Do you
sides.
think I went and stole all of this stuff?"
Right,
But I don't know.
yes.
Maybe people do.
I mean, that would be hard. You're shopping a freaking cart. You're filling a cart up, and now you have
Literally.
to scan your card before you get in.
That's
Who
what Curtis
is
said.
going to be scan this? Go all
Yeah,
the
Curtis
way
was
around.
like,
Go,
"You have scanned me at the pharmacy. You scanned me when I walked in. You scanned me when I got my
Yeah.
groceries. You scanned me." He's like, "How many times did you need to scan me?"
yes,
And
but
now you're saying that I didn't do
this.
it and that I didn't buy it?
Yeah, so Mr. Costco needs to figure out a way to be like, okay, then if you have all that shit on the app, I want whatever I purchase to be automatically on my app. So I could pull that up
Literally.
right now. I'll scroll down and I'll show you.
Literally.
Like, are you
I'm sure
freaking
it
kidding me?
does.
And I know there's probably a bunch of
Costco's
people
just like,
standing around.
"We still
Like,
want to
can
print
somebody-
paper."
Yeah, can somebody? Yeah, they got to market with that highlighter.
The
And you know,
highlighter.
they're not even. They're all
Literally, they just
beep,
like
and
to
then they do this
freaking.
happy face. Again, I
Walmart
do
started
love
doing that
Costco.
too. I was like, "Don't do
It's
that."
just, yeah, love Costco, but there's some things that we got to improve. If you need me to be on a discussion board, more than happy to. I have ideas. Yeah. Okay. So Costco, we went this past weekend. I prefer weekdays, mall weekdays. Costco, any store, I try to go weeknight because my weekend, I think working retail forever too. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel for the people working because there's so many
Agreed.
shoppers, but
Yep.
I also, being a shopper, can't I just can't be around it because I'm just thinking about holy shit. Like seeing at South Coast all the holiday stuff already up, I'm all the mall's gonna be crazy. But we went to Costco on the weekend and I really have to, I'm in my mind like just be patient. That person cuts you off, they clip your Achilles, it's totally fine. Just like keep on, like
I just
they didn't
assume
mean to
everybody's
bump you.
packing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't mean to bump you with that cart in your back really hard.
Literally.
It's okay. So yeah, so we went on Saturday and I was like, and then when we got there, I'm like, this is exactly why I like doing it on the weekdays.
Yes. And I'm like especially like South Coast, which actually my client manages the entire property. So like I know how well secured it is.
Right.
But the amount of times I'm like, please let my car be there when I get back. That'd be great.
Well, I think also because we know where to park for the
Literally, yeah.
stores.
I do know where to
Because
park it.
we know where all the entrances, being at the mall
Yes.
forever since we were 14. So it's all, I know to go all the way down here and park in the corner in the dark where you're going to go through this, this
Right,
store.
right.
So sometimes during the holidays, which it is so sad to think somebody can be waiting, like, or even just
I assume they are.
I'm talking real loud, like, I'm about to mess somebody up and, like trying to just be on as I'm leaving the mall, or I try
Literally.
to stay away. But yeah, so that's our life that we're living in. But everybody, nice intro. We're actually also testing to make sure Erin's still on, and she is.
Guess what? I'm still rolling, so I must have deleted enough space.
Rolling. She's still on.
So, little quick update on our tech situations. Yeah. Okay. Raylene, I have troubleshot to a point where Raylene's echo is no longer an issue. This is hours of our time, by the way, hours. And yesterday we were all proud of it because we finally started a session. And within 2 minutes, apparently my session closed out. So Raylene has recorded 30 minutes of her responding to nobody.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna post it as a reel on Instagram today. I want you to make sure that it's not you when you log in and I'm dropping off. So
I would
it's so funny,
die.
you guys. I watch it
I would
three
die.
times just laughing because you're all good morning, and I'm like, good morning, Aaron, and then you say something and drop off, and then all of a sudden I'm all, what? I don't see that. What is that? Like I'm totally conversation with myself. It's really funny.
Yeah. No, the best part is you're gonna have like totally. Mm-hmm.
Totally,
Totally.
that was it.
All
Mhm.
by
No,
yourself.
I kind of zoomed forward or fast forward, and it was all me, total conversation with myself. That's what it looks like, crazy. I'm all, oh
I
yeah,
was telling my sister, and she's like, you know how Raylene's all professional and she's all just sitting there by herself. Mm-hmm.
yeah, talking to you, like, it's like this. I'm all, make believe friend. You with like,
Oh my God, it's so
oh,
funny to me.
blank screen. All right, well, let's
So
get this
on to the
Tuesday
next
party
problem.
started.
Once
Yeah,
we
let's.
conquer one, see
Yeah,
guys, okay, so this should be motivation for everybody, okay? We don't let those things stop us though. I mean, I think maybe in a different situation I probably would,
right.
but like there is so many technical difficulties that we have gone through. We must really like this in order to keep it going
Mhm.
because once we accomplish and conquer one, there is 50 waiting for us. Like they are
Yep.
still lined up.
No,
Just when
we've
you
gone
think it's
on.
smooth sailing, it's
I
goodbye.
We probably
Happening
should start
again.
we should start recording right when we get on, because when we got on yesterday, I'm like, "Aaron, how did you figure that out?" "Oh, yeah, bam, ooh." We're, like, pumped up,
Literally, we were
me,
so hyped.
and we're like,
Yes.
"Alright, let's hit record," and it does the countdown, and we're like, "Good morning," and then you're out. I was like and then our text was like, "Well, alright."
Really?
It was all the universe was like, "Oh, you guys thought you were so cute,
And
huh?
we're done.
Let me
And you
show
know
you."
the best part is I take every time we do conquer something, I take that as we're supposed to be here. And it's
Heck
like, how many
yeah.
times is the universe
Yeah,
going to tell us like, girl, go, be done?
yeah, and we're not paying attention to that. It's like, "Oh, just one little
No, we're
obstacle, one
confident in
hurdle,
everything.
another hurdle we'll get over." But yes, Aaron's still
Anyways,
on, so that's why we
okay,
did a
so what's
long
our
rant
topic,
in the
Raylene?
beginning. We are talking about re-careers.
I think sometimes people associate that with a job because obviously the weekend's done and now you have to
Right.
go back to your job. I picked a career that was a passion of mine, right? So
Mhm.
I love people. I love serving people. I get happiness when I can serve somebody and give them what they want. So my career is perfect for that. But some people get really drained in their jobs. So
Mhm.
in my mind, if it's not serving you and a lot of times it's not the job, it might be the culture of the company, it might be you know I there could be a lot of things, but it could be a boss, just like one person that's just riddling the company, whatever. But if you just have been somewhere for so long and you're like used to it and it's comfortable, but it stresses you the F out. You don't have to stay. Like, there's nothing telling you that. And I understand that you're taking a risk by what if other place, what if and everybody assumes this, what if I have to take a pay cut? And I'm like, that's not true at all.
Mhm.
Or what if you want to pick something up? You want to pick up a craft that you've loved to do your entire life and you want to start making money with it. Or what if you've been a stay at home mom your entire life and your kids are all 18 and 19 or getting there and you're like, what am I going to
Getting
do with my
workforce.
life?
Yeah, you have that time.
There's no reason why you can't have an encore career in any
Exactly.
stage.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of the topic that I think we should talk about, because I hear people, I feel like the women that I talk to that are trying to rebrand themselves or refigure out what it is they want to do, I'm like, hey, don't just take a sideways step, take a better step forward. So
Right.
to me, if it's know what you're good at, know what you like, really do some soul searching. And if it's a passion project you want to put forward, or
Mhm.
if it's just I'm over this company, I don't like
Right.
the culture anymore, um then know what it is that you have to really pinpoint what it is that you do not like
And I was
you
gonna
know
approach it, love that approach too. I do want to discuss on that, but also a re-career could be, um, you do love your company, you love what you do, the people that you work with. Every job I've been at, I've made like lifelong friends,
Correct.
but there is an opportunity that comes up and it's a different path that could take you
Hmm.
somewhere else. and you could just be, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready to leave. Like, I love this and I'm comfortable, or I really do love this, but also be open to that opportunity because something amazing can also happen. So it could be
100%.
like, yeah, it could be like, I do love what I do. However, I am kind of getting called in this direction, and be
Mm-hmm.
open to that also.
Why do you think people would not be open to that?
Just comfort. I think maybe comfortable, or
Just the
like you
comfort
said,
thing?
I mean, money also, because again, like, oh my, maybe if it was discussed, but oh, like, I don't know if I'm ready for the pay cut, or what if it is more money? Just like being open, or inviting to it, because it could
Well,
happen,
and I think a lot of people, when they make a change, number one, the critic in their mind, the
Mm-hmm.
self-doubt will start coming into play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh no, there's nothing better out there for me. There's not going to be better pay. There's just a lack of confidence, I think. And honestly, just a fear of rejection. What if I go in that room and they say
Right.
no? What if I ask for that amount of money and they say no?
Right.
I remember one of my clients, she used to, I don't know if it's she trained or she would, whatever it was, she helped women back in like the 70s ask for raises. And she said,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't grit your teeth when you're saying the number, then you didn't ask for enough, you know?
Yeah, you're not
And
asking for
because
enough.
that's one thing, like, I mean, I don't know about every industry, but a lot of industries, like men do typically make more than women. And, it's because they have the balls to ask for it, you know?
Yeah.
And if you throw a number out there, they always ask you to throw the number first. And if you throw a number out there and they're like, hey, that's lower than I was going to pay this guy, so let's do it.
Yeah.
But anyways, about rebranding or re-careering yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you might have really good skills for multiple industries though too. So it's not like you have to stay where only you know. And I'm
Right.
like, that's not true. Like if you're in sales, like let's say you're in some kind of sales, and then you want to jump over to like car paint, I don't know, like something like that, where it's like, hey, you still have the same skill level. It's just you're going to be selling a different product. And maybe
Exactly.
make it a product that you really like, that you really want to
Your
invest in, you
skin
know?
can cover different
Um,
industries. Like, yeah, agreed.
yeah. So, I mean, your skill level can get you everywhere. I mean, you're great in customer service. You're great with
Mm-hmm.
people. Obviously, there's endless amounts of companies that need you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I've had to have these conversations with women that I'm just like, they're afraid every day of getting fired, and their companies are constantly being sold and all this stuff. And I'm just like, you need to look for a company that doesn't see you as just a paycheck. You're just a
That is
number
so
on a block. Like, how
scary.
about
That
find
would
something
be
like you typically, family owned businesses will see you as a person, you know?
yeah, that would be
But,
scary. Every day you're going in and you don't know what's going to happen about your
and,
position.
and this specific
Wow.
person actually saw it because she is behind the scenes. She like gets more information than normal people in her
Mm-hmm.
company do.
Mm-hmm.
She saw everybody's list of names and their age next to it, and then like a yes or a
No.
no, basically. And it was just
No.
like, hey,
Wait,
I
you
don't want
can't
to
even
invest
do
our
that
time into this
though.
person. She's only going to be here for 5 more years, kind of a thing.
You, oh my, wait, can you even do that? That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
think that's how corporate works.
Oh my gosh. Like, how much time do
Yeah.
they have
So,
left? That's how they're like, how much more time can they give to this company?
yeah. Yeah. Do I want to invest in them or do I want to? Because typically, if you got to pay them a higher scale than someone that's just coming in. And it's like, all right, well, got to get rid of that one, start with this one.
Oh my gosh,
But
my face is shook.
I
That's
could tell you
crazy.
right now, like I was just talking to one of my clients last week, like her kids are getting older and they're all out of the house, and her and her husband are I think going through a divorce at this point, and she has to get a job. And she is terrified to sit in a room of people judging her for her age. And she says, oh, I have no skills. I'm like, bull crap, dude. You've been managing an entire household for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever be discouraged because of that. Like that, I will hire a stay-at-home mom over these newbies that I'm getting all the time that I have to like let go within 24 hours. It's crazy how um little people really want to hustle when they're working, you know?
Yeah.
And when you're in a timeline kind of time frame kind of job that time matters, they take your like directness and like hustle as you're personally attacking me kind of a thing. I promise you this, when you go into an interview and you sit down and you feel like you are an asset, you can be an asset to the company, and you speak from that, somebody will hire you. They will hire you. There's like an art to interviews, and that is it, is just selling yourself.
Oh my gosh. Well, career. When you mentioned the, the topic, I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I want to talk about not a re-career, but what's like my dream, not, like dream, or what I feel like, oh man, like radio VJ. How much
Yeah.
fun would that freaking be? Like
I've been telling you that your whole life.
To work around music all the time, that would be like dream. Anything with the Food Network, love. Like
Literally.
something, like a Food Network. I've always think that'd be so awesome. Again, these are like dream that I'm like that, but also outside looking
Whatever
in,
stopped you from wanting to pursue that?
Oh, I don't know. I just never did. Nothing really, like I just went down a different
Did
path.
you take a career path that was safe and you knew you were going to get paid?
No,
because that's how my sister functions with her jobs. It's like she picked a career that she knew she would always have, like it would always be there.
Because I don't know, like I don't know if this will always be here, but I had very supportive managers. I'm so lucky and thankful that pushed me and encouraged me to advance in my career and like motivated me to do it. Raylene did it and put me also in those uncomfortable situations where I can build on my leadership skills.
Yeah.
And put me on projects, put me in meetings, like I'm in trainings. Join me in this conversation so you can kind of first see how I talk to the
They're
group of
grooming you.
people. Yes. And then take it away. And what do you have to say about this? Or kind of, so it was steps into that and making me uncomfortable. But that's all good because now if I'm in a meeting or if I know what my value is and what I'm bringing, and I'm very comfortable in talking about the subject that I'm in, what I want to talk to the team about, and leading meetings as well. And what I can bring. So very, very lucky that I've had supportive managers.
That's
so
great.
Again, do I know what the future holds? I have no idea, but I'm very lucky that I was able to go on this path to where I'm at. But those would just be like where I'm just like, hey, who knows? Freaking Food Network, a radio station. It just seems like it would be so much fun listening to music all day. Again, that's not the whole thing, I know, but where your career is music.
Yeah, that's like definitely like a passion for you.
Yeah. So when you were talking about,
but listen, you could start a side hustle like what we're doing right now. Yes, we make no money from it, but guess what? You never know where it gets you, Raylene. You never know.
But you know what? Okay, so when you talk, we're not getting money right now. I kind of again, we have goals and we have certain, like our numbers that we want to hit. But I love this as a side thing. This is a nice stress reliever. So it's fun.
I love it.
I was just looking.
But that's how if you are in a career that you don't absolutely love and you want to make a change at some point, start your side hustle, but you're going to have to sacrifice hours somewhere in your day, and it can't be on the time that you're getting paid for another job. I think that's unethical. So to me, start it early in the morning or start it late at night when you get home. And how many hours have we put into this, and it really hasn't affected my family life or your family life, We're
up before everybody. We're recording. This is our morning.
We do then I can edit while the kids are sitting right there. So do it until your side hustle makes you enough money that you can walk away from a career. Like that's how I was always taught to do. I always worked in law firms until I built my clientele big enough that I could sustain one paycheck. Because, it's an unpredictable, when you're running your own business, it's unpredictable. So you have to start a side hustle that can make you enough money and carry a part-time job typically until you can really walk away from one.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I just met somebody, one of the dads at my kid's soccer or whatever. I was like, oh, where do you work? And he worked at Meta for his entire career. He's a tech guy. And he said that during COVID, he was put to work from home and he started selling like trading cards, but didn't open the packages, but started selling them on TikTok during COVID. And he would just, oh, I have time. I could run to go drop this off at the mailbox. And anyways, he built his business so big. Number one, he's the biggest supplier of soccer trading cards in the UK. And he also doesn't have to have the inventory of them. He will buy from the manufacturer and then sell them to his biggest buyers, basically, and then have his biggest buyers sell them to, because they're obviously well-known people in the industry. So then they sell. So he's got like independent contractors underneath him, but then he'll sell like Disney cards, basketball cards, soccer cards, baseball cards, all the trading cards are. I guess there's Disney too. I didn't know, Pokemon, all the stuff.
Oh, yeah,
and
there's everything.
There's everything. And so his company is so diversified in so many different areas. And he knows like, okay, if we take soccer away, Disney's still going to make this, and this, whatever. He's diversified his portfolio so much that he quit his job at Meta.
Oh,
I was like,
oh gosh,
that's fun. Wait, but I mean, hey, look, it took him 5 years.
I was going to say COVID was, but still though, yes, took
5 years. He built a company big enough, at least
just 5 years. That's huge.
Yeah. Usually, and he's at every soccer practice. I mean, he's got such a flexible schedule.
Yeah.
So it could be done. I know a lot of people. That's how they started their huge industry or their big businesses. I know a lot of people that did that.
It's all about how you're going to use your time. Like, of course, when I am at work, it is work. I'm focusing on work. So my time is in the morning. That's why we wake up super early. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm editing, I'm home after dinner, I'm in bed, and then I'm like, perfect. I'm going to put the headset on and you kind of schedule and you give your time, and that's the block. Yep. And you still have time for everything else. Yeah.
I know people that have major careers. Like one of my clients is a doctor. We're talking right now, and she has her own clinic, and then she's coming out with her first drug that she got approved. It is so much work, and she's a mom, and she's got another business that she runs. She's got so much her time efficiency. I'm like, can I shadow you for a day? Can I just watch what you do? Right?
Can we see a schedule? I just want to see.
It's so good. Like how she prioritizes her time and like how she delegates. It's an artwork. It's an art form. I'm going to ask her if she can come on the show at one point. And she just the other day got this up. She saw an opportunity in a doctor that was like, hey, let's open a med spa. And she's like, all right, hey, if you run it, I'll put up the money. She did. Now all of a sudden she's like running hard for this med spa. And I'm like, holy crap, dude, I thought you were busy before. And she goes, I know, right? Isn't that crazy how if you see an opportunity, you just all of a sudden make time for it? You know, it's like I was busy before. Now I'm like 50 times more busy.
Yeah. You'll make time for it if you want it.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anything else on the subject, Erin, before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I think listen, I think that you have to believe in yourself. I think people think, I always thought marketing and sales was like, oh, you have to sell a product. I'm so bad at sales, but I love making connections with people. So I really do believe, I know so many people that have started their careers or got into a career because they knew somebody. So start making connections in that industry, whatever. If you want to try a different industry or you want to stay within the same, start meeting people in those areas. You know, like if you're interested in, I don't know, working at a golf club, something you're not used to, start hanging out in those areas, start making connections in those areas. And I'm not saying you don't need to sell yourself. You just need to make a connection. And once they know like who you are and you have a common bond, that's when they start figuring out like, hey, then put it out there. I'm thinking of getting into this. What do you think? You know, and then they're like, oh my God, you're going to be perfect for that. Like if you came to me and said, hey, I was thinking of making a career change and I think I want to get into radio, I would be like, Raylene, this is your time. Like, do it. go for it,
Yeah.
you know? So see yourself as an asset, start talking to the people that have been in the industry and know what it is that you're leaving another industry for. Or if you want to try to side hustle, do that on your own time until you make enough money that you can make that big leap and
Yes.
say, all right, I'm done with my other career.
And my boss,
I don't know. That's what
one
I
thing
would do.
she told me, one thing she told me that totally stuck with me is have your elevator pitch ready. So if you were to meet
Literally.
somebody or go to a company or it's basically like, say you go into an elevator and you see somebody, and in that time frame from one floor to another, how can you sell yourself, or how would you say who you are? It needs to grab their attention. So
And
be confident.
you should be saying it out loud so much that it becomes your truth. You know,
Yes.
like, I mean, we say we are podcasters, and guess what? We are now podcasters.
Yeah.
You have to speak it out there.
You're embodying that. That's who you are. Be strong.
People, I can feel doubt, and I could feel doubt when it comes in the room. And if I'm interviewing you or I'm sitting with you, I could tell immediately if it's going to work or not. There's no question.
Mm-hmm.
And give me 24 hours with you, it's a done deal. Like, I will know real quick.
It is a vibe. Somebody, that you
it's
do
a vibe,
feel it.
yeah.
I agree.
If you feel like you are an asset to me and my company, you are going to serve me with a platter. You are going to say, is there anything else you need? What else can I be doing? Let me, you're asking for more work versus coming in and being like, self-doubt. I don't know if I'm the right one. I don't know if I'm the right fit. Like, you can't come in. You got to commit to it. Commit.
Right. Yeah. All in.
Go all in.
Right.
See what happens.
Everybody, thank you. I always say, like, to all our fans, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. Message us, reach out, DM. I'm going to check the email again today. I keep forgetting, but I'm going to check, and I have a good feeling. So I'll send you a text.
We can, DM us though if you don't want to make an email. I guess I don't know.
We're on the socials. Instagram, Broke Activities Podcast. Gmail, Broke Activities Podcast at Gmail. Aaron uploads to Spotify, YouTube. Reach out. I mean, if you're our friend, text us. What's a topic?
Yes.
You want to be on the show? We'll book that in person, or you want to do virtual. Again, virtual, there's technical difficulties. But if you want to do in person, we would love that. Everybody, thank you so much. Yeah.
We are still going, and I'm on my computer.
Win
this whole
for
thing
the
day.
Is recorded. I can't wait. Heck yes.
Can't wait.
It's going to be a good Tuesday. Everybody, enjoy your day.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.